I picked this one and oh my god, it swatches so beautifully as well, so I was like, oh, heaven. The next eyeshadow is Caitlin Rose, and Caitlin Rose is a colour that I do not have at all. It is a purple foiled eyeshadow. It is so stunning. It almost has a little blue reflex within the eyeshadow as well. I picked this colour up just because I do not have this colour, and I want to start doing more sort of out there colourful looks once I gain the confidence and the practice to do them, so I thought this would be a perfect little colour to choose. The next shade is Cocoa. This is a warm chocolate brown shade. This is perfect for a transition shade, and this is a very warm eyeshadow with the red undertones, which I love. I'm a warm girl, I just avoid the cool tones, and I really like this. I think this would work really well in the crease. The next eyeshadow is this incredibly bright colour called Neptune. This colour I picked again because I do not have this colour at all. I think that this is such an unbelievably striking, bright, amazing colour. I would love to use it on the waterline for like a pop of colour or something like that. I think it's stunning, and I'm really excited to play with more colourful tones soon. Oh, I just hope this would actually work for me, but we'll see, we'll see. Next I have Prom Night, and Prom Night is a gorgeous silvery, almost slightly rose pink colour. The Prom Night title suits it so well because to me it is something that I would wear to a formal event because it is quite sophisticated and elegant. I know that's a weird thing to say about a colour, but that's just what I see when I like look at it. Is that kind of weird, or I don't know. Next we have Masquerade. Masquerade is, whoa, it is so pretty. It's a foiled eyeshadow. It is obviously purple foiled eyeshadow. Oh, I would love to work with all the blues and the purples and greens that you'll see soon to make some kind of like really weird eyeshadow. These swatch so well, and like I never really knew how pigmented Makeup Geek eyeshadows were. I thought the foiled eyeshadows might be a bit not so pigmented because I've never played around with them before, but I can't believe how pigmented they are and how shimmery they are. They are just amazing. Next I have the shade Everyone Needs, which is Shimmer Shimmer. Just a very neutral light eyeshadow. I would use this for an eyebrow highlight. It also has a tiny bit of shimmery reflex within it, so I love it. It's just one of those go-to things that every girl needs. Next is Burlesque, and Burlesque is a very nice sort of plummy warm brown purple. It's like a really nice colour. It's just in the middle of brown and purple. However, when it's swatched it does look more brown. It sort of loses that little purple tinge within it, and this is also great for the outer V of the eye or just for a bit of a smoky eye as well. My next shade is Jester, which is a colour I've never seen before in an eyeshadow palette. Jester is just like a very fresh green colour, and it is a foiled eyeshadow. Once it's swatched onto the skin it does have little gold reflex in it as well, which I think is stunning, and I've never ever used a green eyeshadow in a tutorial. It's something that I do really want to venture into one day, and I think this would be the perfect shade to play around with for a green look one day. The next shade is something that is on my eyes today, which is Corrupt, and Corrupt is the blackest black that you could want. Corrupt is very pigmented. It's very beautiful. I did find, however, when I used it today I did have quite a little bit of fallout. That's probably my fault for not tapping the brush enough, but I did have quite a lot of black fallout on my face and then lots of black smudges on my face, but besides that it was beautiful, and that happens with every black eyeshadow anyway. This next shade is Unexpected, and I decided to pick this shade because I do want to work with sort of a purpley pink eyeshadow in the future, so I've chosen this shade to go on my lid for that future tutorial and it is very beautiful swatched as well. This next shade is absolutely unbelievable. This is Flamethrower. Flamethrower is absolutely stunning. How many times can I say absolutely? It is so gorgeous. It looks to me like a crystal, like something you'd find in a cave or something. Whoa, that was weird. I just absolutely love this, and I cannot wait to use this. I want to use a lot of the warm tones for like a very smoked out warm orange eye in the future. I've never worked with orange, and this is slightly orange. It's like a golden orange, but we'll see how it works. It could go either way, but who knows unless you try. This next shade is called Brown Sugar, and Brown Sugar is just a matte brown. It is a very basic matte brown, and it is something that I picked because I can never have enough just neutral warm mattes. And I decided on this one because it is a boring, and I love having a few boring eyeshadows to choose from as well. Now, going with what I said before about wanting to do like a pink purpley soft eye tutorial soon, I also picked Sensuous to go with that eyeshadow as well. This is a little bit darker, it is a purple, it's matte, and it is a very beautiful swatch as well. This is just picked to go with these other eyeshadows, but I did pick it because I don't actually have a purple like this in any of my eyeshadow palettes, because nearly all the purples that I have in eyeshadow palettes are like shimmers. It's kind of weird. And this is another eyeshadow shade that's on my lids today. It is Drama Queen. I have Drama Queen on the middle of my lids and also on the outsides and my lower lash line, and I found that this was so pigmented when I use it today. I think all Makeup Geek eyeshadows are just incredibly pigmented anyway. They are so nice. Whenever there's a hyped product on YouTube, because I have always found that Makeup Geek eyeshadows are like really hyped on YouTube, there's always a risk when you order it. Do you order a lot and then they might not be pigmented and you'll be disappointed, or do you order just one or two and then have to do another order in the future? But I can honestly tell you guys that these eyeshadows are some of the most pigmented eyeshadows I've ever used before. I really, really love them, and I will give a full review at the end, but I just want to say, like, this video is not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just doing this out of my own free will because, you know, you guys wanted to see it. It does sound like I'm a talking advertisement, but trust me, these are just my thoughts and my opinions. However, I do really want to convey to you guys that these eyeshadows are just amazing. They're seriously amazing. And if you can't tell from the swatches already, then what else can I say? Next we have a colour which is all over my hands because I don't know why, it sort of smashed a little bit before. This is Poolside, and Poolside is beautiful. My favourite blue colour in the whole world is like this sort of icy blue. I love it. I don't know how well I'd go with putting this on my eyes. I don't know if blue eyeshadow would go with blue eyes because it's not contrasting and it might just like look kind of weird, but it's something I do want to explore one day. Here is an eyeshadow which is just the girliest thing you'll ever see. This is Whimsical. It is a foiled eyeshadow and it's a very light angel pink. I really like this colour because it would be perfect for stuff like prom. It's incredibly pretty, incredibly feminine, and I think it is just like, oh, so cute. I also picked Starry Eyed, which is very similar because I feel like these two would work very well together. They are both foiled eyeshadows, and Starry Eyed is just a tiny bit more of that sort of corally pink, I find. Following those two eyeshadows we have Grandstand, which is also a foiled eyeshadow, and I love Grandstand because it is stunning. I love the foiled eyeshadows in general because I think that they are absolutely amazing, and I'm a girl who just loves shimmers anyway. Now we have Creme Brulee, something which I have seen so many American YouTubers use as their transition shade is Creme Brulee. Oh my god, I can't even do it. Creme Brulee. It actually reminds me a lot of the peanut butter shade in the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. So Creme Brulee, love it, love the name, amazing. The next eyeshadow is Last Dance.